We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Adam Frazier is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The pitch. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. The 2-0 on the way. Ke'Bryan Hayes will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13.
Stepping into the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, and there he goes towards second. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Colin Moran. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0.
2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable. I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
The 1-1. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or 2 early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 2-1 home. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. 3 runs already home here. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pirates lead it 3-0. Chris Archer is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement, Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Whoa, that's down.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And it's fouled away. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Up top, it's 2-0.
No strike.
2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Swinging away there, it's 3-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Devers, right field and carrying well. Gone! It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
They call that the pesky pole down there. It's only 302 feet away, but this ball somehow stays fair and clanks right off of it for a homer. I'm sure the guy on the mound has a different name for that pole, but I'm not sure we can say that on the air.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Pirates 3 and the Red Sox 1. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jose Osuna.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Just a tick behind for a strike. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Striding in once again, Adam Frazier. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. Pittsburgh leads this one 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down. Good eye, batter. Come on.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Full count.
Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
1-1.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Now the pitch. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So striding in, Bobby Dahlbeck will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Archer gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Dahlbeck, just 24 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center. A leadoff hit.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
Standing in now, Colin Moran, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Hayes on at first, nobody out. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 3-1 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Gregory Polanco is on deck. 1st and 2nd here with nobody out. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. Hayes rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. None out, runners at 1st and 2nd. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Eric Gonzalez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
0-2, here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Arroyo fields cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Bucks out in front, 4-1. So here now is Jackie Bradley head-to-head against Chris Archer. He has 7 hits in 32 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Settling in now, Christian Arroyo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's ball.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Hit hard to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And not in time as the second run scores.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Hayes in foul ground. One out.
That's for the Red Sox. The designated hitter, JD.
One gone here in the Boston third. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, JD Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Still only one out in the inning. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are two away now.
Now batting, Christian.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Archer comes set. First pitch on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1. High and deep to right center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Number 10, Brian.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 1-0. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Next will be Jose Osuna, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on the show right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Polanco, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Into the box now, Bobby Dalbec. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
One strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Junior.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Archer steps into his windup. Here he comes 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Through 4, we're tied at 4. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Adam Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Striding in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Moran.
Ready for another shot now. Colin Moran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Bell.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
1-1. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Digging in, Christian Arroyo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The second baseman, Christian
Here it comes.
Arroyo.
1-0.
In there, and it's even at 1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. From the stretch. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Here's Archer on 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Raphael Devers.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Comes set, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
The set and the 1-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line to the right side. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit high and deep out to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 7-4.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now here's the Pirates Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Number 39 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 39.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Seven runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Ball down, 3-2.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Buccos 4. Josh Taylor takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Eric Gonzalez, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 1 there. On to first, and it's another double play. The 4th they've hit into tonight. My word. And that one ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Ready once again, Bobby Dalbec. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-1 to count. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Christian Arroyo would be next. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Red Sox leave 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Boston Bryce is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Austin.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder Jose Osuna. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Up and in for ball 1. Bryce, a former Cincinnati Red, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fouled off. Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Coming to the plate now, Jacob Stallings. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First offering on its way.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Benintendi is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Bases are empty, one man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 7-4. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brazier, a native Texan. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it one away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Into the box now, Colin Moran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will rattle off the base of the monster.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. The 0-1 pitch.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and that's the second out. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. First offering on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. From the belt, the pitch.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Number 71 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
So now to the plate, Eric Gonzalez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1, and it's fouled away. And it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Ready with the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left, and it bangs off the monster. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Benintendi is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Pirates 6. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's low.
Now the 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. 2-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jose Osuna. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
At the plate now, Jacob Stallings, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Frazier. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Boston used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Nate Eovaldi earns the victory on the mound. Chris Archer was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Pirates, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Nathan Eovaldi. The loss goes to Chris Archer. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.